Clips
and Mythic.
And today we're going to be doing a review of the Shadow Brutus, Shadow TNTina and Shadow Meowscles. So we're going to be starting off with Brutus, and as you can see, he's got a skull on his
Mask.
On his mask.
Well, he's got a painted skull on his mask, so with his backpack, and we'll show that in a minute.
Yeah, and if you try and do Jubilation.
I don't have it.
Oh, don't you? Well, if we look, he's like all in black. He's just got a full black suit, and if you look really closely, he's got little tiny like skulls on his shirt.
Yep.
So yeah, and if you look at his sleeves, if I go around the back, his sleeves have got like bones on them.
And the backpack.
And his backpack has got a skull. And when you put... these are his...
pickaxes?
His pickaxes. So it's a saw and a hammer. And if you look on the side, they've got skulls on. And so when you're holding them, they're obviously in your hand. And then, like no other before, when you put them away, they go into your backpack. As you can see here. So yeah, that's... So that's the main stuff for Shadow Brutus, and it looks even better when you have a black tint on. Yeah. So
yeah, which I have on my pistol right now, but you can't get it at the moment. It was a John Wick challenge, so if you do have it, you're very lucky. Well, not very lucky. You're lucky, but this skin is very detailed. When you zoom in with your gun, you won't be able to see my screen, but you can see that the mask has been, knitted, and the actual skull, like the skull on the mask, hasn't been painted. It's like a print. It's been printed on. I don't know why I'm going into detail, but So with the skull on on his backpack, it's pretty much painted on, but I think it is printed on. Anyway, I don't know why I'm going into this detail, but should we get on to TNTina?
Yeah, let's get straight on to TNTina. So if you would do the honors.
Go ahead. 3, 2, 1.
So look, and now she is a cartoon.
Yeah, she throws this kind of bomb down, and look, I'll transform back right now.
And this is what it looks like from my...
So, I'm cartoon, right? And then I can just change right. Oh, I can't do it now. Right back. Look, not cartoon.
This is how I look in... This is how it looks in my point of view. So... And, yeah, so... That does...
And then when he changes back then?
I'm a normal person.
Also, if you've noticed, we've added a yacht over there in the corner.
Yeah, we have Meowscles yacht, yeah.
Should we review the pickaxe and the back bling?
Yeah, so first off we're going to start...
actually, if you look closely on the skin, you can see 2 grenades strapped to her leg.
Yep.
And this pickaxe is meant to be red and white, so is the skin. So this is the pickaxe, this is it swinging it.
And then also, on the pickaxe, it's called Saber Tooth, or something like that. Because if you look at the very end here... No, I'm trying to...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It looks like it's got little teeth, and also on the very bottom of it, it's got a little tiny grenade.
I never even noticed that,
Neither did I. So, and then usually her top, before you get Shadow, usually it says Kaboom, but now that we've actually got it says Doom. So, and she's got all bats as tattoos.
Yeah.
And all that. She's got a little star for a
Don't forget the back bling.
Yeah. And she's got just full on black boots.
Yeah. So, if you look on the back bling, you can see it says boom. If the ghost one says boom, the normal one says boom. But if you look, it's black and white. So is the skin. The actual normal one is supposed to be red and white, but we'll go on to that later.
Yeah, there's also a strap, and it has a little grenade on the bottom, and she has another tattoo, and it says Gloom on it. Not Doom, Gloom.
So this back bling matches. Let's say you have the soccer skin, you can go the dark. I'm not sure what country. I think it's Germany. Soccer skin. You can use this back bling because the football kit is actually black and grey, so it'll match. Should we get onto the glider now?
Well, before we do, if you look at her hair, it looks like she has not been brushing it lately, and you can also see it on my character as well. So right, we're gonna go straight.
Also, before we do, we forgot to show you Brutus's glider in the last clip. We'll do that at the end of the video. But the next one we'll be doing is Meowscles. He doesn't have a glider that can be customized. So yeah, let's get straight onto the glider then.
Yeah, so this is the glider. So test 1. Let's try this. Go on.
No, Paddy, you're doing it. I just got dun, 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 dun. Right, cut that bit out. Cut that bit out. We'll just so you say test 1. No, you just jump onto it. Because then they can see what it looks like.
Right, so here is test 1. So this is what it looks like from my point of view. So if I jump on, there's the glider and it says kaboom. So yeah, and this is what it looks like from Mythic's point of view. So
by the way, Clips, you might want to just start flying so you can see what it looks like for me.
So if Mythic you want to see, look, so this is what it looks like for any normal player in a match. So yeah, we're gonna now get straight on to Meowscles, so we'll see you then.
See ya.
This is Shadow Meowscles, and he has a dance. This is what's this one called?
Paws and Claws.
Claws and Claws, and he has a secret dance that you get with him, and it's called Swole Cat. So this is what it goes like. Flexing on the haters here.
Not like we have any clips.
Yeah. And then it just repeats. So yeah, so if we look, he's got scars all down him. So he's got an X, 3 little scars like someone's just kicked him.
Isn't the one on his arm? I think there's a tattoo here.
There's a tattoo, and it says number 1. And also, if you look in his ear, he has. So if you look at the chapter 2 season, he's got the little thing in his ear. So then,
like the communicator thing, innit?
Yeah, the earpiece, so he can hear.
If you also look at his belt, he's got 2 golden guns attached to him. If I just swing my thing, probably look at Clips, but he's got 2 guns, and on the side they've got little cat handprints on, and his belt is white, along with his eyes, but his eyes are actually red. His eyes do glow up, but that's not. I don't think that's the reactive part. I think the more eliminations you get, the more longer your tail gets. We're not sure, but he's got some scratches on his pants and all over him, along with a big massive scar going down his eye. Also, if you look at his back bling, if you choose Shadow, the back bling's black, but originally the back bling is already black. So the ghost version will have a white one. So there's not really anything to review about the back bling, but the skin is actually amazing. So I'd rate it probably a 9 out of 10, to be honest.
Yeah.
We forgot to do the rating, so for me, Brutus is about 8ish. He's a bit too big. TNTina is about 8.5, and Meowscles is about a 9.3, just because of how his character's built.
For me, Brutus is probably a 7. TNTina will probably be a 9.9. I'll give her. And then for Shadow Meowscles, I'd also give him a 9.9. So yeah, that's the ratings that we give. And now, if you look at his, solid scratches.
Oh, I'll turn this way.
Yeah. They've also got claw marks on, so that must hurt for a cat. It looks like he's just put claws.
But also the pickaxes and the glider do not have a second effect. So that's the only thing. The skin is the skin and the back bling, but the back bling doesn't really count because that doesn't change at all in the Shadow. But should we show them the back bling anyway? I mean the glider anyway.
Well, before we do, if you look, he's got trainers on or big boots. So yeah, this is the glider. So in the actual gamer's point of view, what is it called? like fish?
It's called skellyfish, I think.
Skellyfish, yeah. And then this is what it looks like. So, say if you're in a Team Rumble and someone lands on you, this is what it looks like for them. For you. Where about are you? See, look. The fish just actually wiggle around when you're in the air.
Also, should we show them the loading screen with Meowscles in the back? And also, if you look at the normal Meowscles, he has something on his arm that says links, and there's a heart, and in that heart it says links in white. And if you look when I do Swole Cat, he kisses his arm, and that's the exact arm where the Link's heart is. I'm kind of surprised it's not where the trophy with the number 1 is, because it would make sense if he's kissing a trophy, like. But you never know. So he probably does like Lynx, because Lynx is a fake cat, but she basically is a cat, if you know what I mean. But
Oh, and really quickly, Mythic, will you just come over to me at the yacht?
Sure.
And just, to end this video, well, we haven't actually ended it yet because we need to still do the thing. We're going to show you the loading screen, and
but before we do end
shocked.
Before we end it, Clips, if you just come over to me and into the yacht, we will see. This is Meowscles. Just fly over here. This is Meowscles. It's his place, innit? We need to go to the top floor. Oh, is it gone now? I can't find it.
Really?
I can't find it. Well, basically, here we go. It's here. If you look over here, you will see that it's got a cat flap. You can walk right in.
I never knew this.
You didn't. And then it's a little cat flap, and this is it. So I'm not sure what's up this, but it says 180 pair ups, 230 meowches, and 320 cat
naps.
Cat naps. And he's got a bunch of scratches on the blackboard. I would hate to see what that sounds like, but if you also see, it's a lot of like cat stuff, like this thing here.
And he's also got a little food bowl that says M for Meowscles, and a little fridge with fish and water and milk. No, not water, just milk. So yeah, that's
looks like that's banana. That's banana milk and milk, and I think that's just bottled milk. I would hate to taste that, like, but.
Yeah.
Should we get onto Brutus's glider, because we forgot that, sadly?
Well, we'll put Brutus. Yeah, So we're gonna get straight onto Brutus's glider, but we're gonna. This is Brutus's glider. It's called the Big Hole, and if you look, it's got all money in. And if you look on the money, it's got little tiny llamas on. So that's.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Well, if you see the Make It Rain emote, you will see that it has llamas on, and so has the contrail with money. Also, if you chose Ghost, you get the Ghost logo in a white briefcase. Should we show them the loading screen?
Yeah, so this is the loading screen that you get. We have all been fooled. So this whole time, there's been a cat skin, because if you look right on this TV, there is a picture of Meowscles, which I figured out when I was loading into a game the other day. So this whole time...
What about should we just quickly show them the DJ llama as well?
Oh yeah, there's also right over here, there's a DJ llama, so we've been fooled with that as well. So this was brought out in season 7. DJ llama was brought out in... So where's DJ llama?
It was about season 8, wasn't it?
I know, season 6, actually.
Oh, was it?
So that wasn't actually a thing, but this only came out in chapter 2, season 2. So we've all been fooled. So, and why did anybody think they brought a dog one out, and I think it was called Doggo?
Yeah, Doggo. He came out in the item shop actually yesterday, to be in fact.
Yeah, and this whole time, everyone has thought, why is there no cat skin? Well, there is a cat skin, but why is there no, like, actual cat skin, like Doggo? Because Lynx, if you think about it, is just a fake. It's just a fake one, isn't she? So yeah. That's all from today, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.